For years, Cade Cunningham was evaluated through the wrong lens. Losing seasons, empty stats, accusations, questions about efficiency, questions about impact. But none of those questions asked the right thing. They asked what Cade wasn't yet, instead of what he was building. And now, the league is starting to see it. Because Cade Cunningham is no longer developing. He's dictating. The shift didn't happen gradually. It happened during the 2024-25 NBA season, when Cade stopped playing to survive possessions and started controlling them. Early in his career, Cade was surviving NBA defenses. Now, he's governing them. That's the difference. Detroit isn't winning because Cade scores more. They're winning because the game bends around his decisions. His pace slowed, his reads sharpened, and his mistakes dropped. Not because he's playing safer, but because he's seeing the floor earlier than everyone else. This is the moment where a player stops reacting and starts owning possessions. The numbers are real. High scoring, high assists, heavy usage, two-way impact. But stats don't explain why defenses are uncomfortable. Cade doesn't overwhelm you with speed. He overwhelms you with sequence. Every action connects to the next. Every read forces a choice. And every choice creates a consequence. By the time help arrives, Cade has already accounted for it. That's not scoring talent. That's offensive architecture. Most playmakers pass to open teammates. Cade creates openness. He does it by holding defenders one extra beat, angling drives to manipulate help, using his size to pass through coverage, not around it. Weak side defenders can't cheat. Strong side defenders can't recover. And bigs can't commit without giving something up. Cade doesn't chase assists. He forces defensive errors until assists appear naturally. That's elite-level processing. Earlier, Cade's scoring was about necessity. Now, it's about pressure. That change became obvious after January 2025, when defenses stopped playing him honestly and started shading entire schemes toward him. His shot selection tightened, his footwork became deliberate, and his physicality turned into leverage. He's no longer taking tough shots because he has to. He's taking them because the defense has already lost. Mid-range pull-ups punish switches. Post-ups punish smaller guards. Late clock isolation is no longer a bailout. It's a weapon. That's when a scorer becomes reliable. And reliability wins games. This is where Cade separates himself. He doesn't gamble. He doesn't chase blocks. He kills actions early. His size disrupts passing lanes. His anticipation ruins timing. And his communication organizes teammates. Detroit's defense doesn't collapse when Cade is on the floor. It stabilizes. Stars who defend systems, not highlights, stay on the floor in playoff basketball. Leadership after losing, here's what most people miss. Losing didn't break Cade. It forced clarity. He learned when to push, when to slow, when to absorb pressure, when to hand control to others. That's not natural talent. That's learned authority. Now Detroit plays with intention. Possessions have purpose. Late-game decisions are composed, not rushed. That's leadership you can't fake. Cade Cunningham isn't peaking. He's consolidating. This is the most dangerous phase of a star's development. Efficiency rises without effort increasing. Impact deepens without volume changing. And when Detroit adds spacing, shooting, and secondary creators, Cade's control becomes suffocating. Not explosive, not flashy, inevitable. Cade's ceiling isn't just all NBA, it's engine-level dominance, the type of player who dictates matchups, controls tempo, reduces chaos, wins games without forcing moments. Those players don't trend, they last. And when the playoffs slow everything down, Cade's greatest weakness, his pace, becomes his greatest advantage. Cade Cunningham isn't becoming a problem because he's loud. He's becoming a problem because he's precise. The league didn't notice him explode. It noticed defenses failing quietly. And that's always the warning sign, because once a player controls the structure of the game, the NBA doesn't ask how to stop him. It asks how to survive him.